Folks, when you thought that it couldn't get worse, it just got worse. So now, MAGA and Trump are contemplating giving the January 6th rioters reparations. You heard it right. Trump and MAGA, who control the government, control Congress, control the White House, control SCOTUS, are at least toying with the ideal of giving January 6 rioters, people who assaulted police officers, giving them reparations.
We're trying to hold the upper deck. We're trying to hold the upper deck now. We need to hold the doors of the Capitol. I need court support. We lost the line. We lost the line. LMPD, get back. LMPD, get back.
Let's listen to a clip here from CNN.
There's one bit of information I just got. I guess it's vaguely on the subject of government spending or giving money to people, including, in this case, January 6th rioters. I guess Donald Trump just did an interview, the president just did an interview on Newsmax where he was asked about the possibility of reparations for people involved with January 6th. Listen.
Is there any talk of, because they lost opportunity, they lost income, any kind of compensation fund? Or
Well, there's talk about that. We have a lot of people talk about it. A lot of the people that are in government now talk about it because a lot of the people in government really like that group of people. They were patriots as far as I was concerned. I talk about them a lot. They were treated very unfairly.
Horrendous, despicable, low down are some of the words that come to mind. Reprehensible. When you think about giving reparations to January 6 rioters, again, who assaulted police officers, who stormed the Capitol, in the face of never seriously considering reparations for African American people. It's insulting. It is a gross injustice. It is a gross injustice that reaches to heaven. I believe God sees this. I believe God sees this, and not only sees it, but I believe God is offended by such an idea. It is insulting. It's a slap in the face for them to even be talking about this. And they are adamantly opposed to reparations for African Americans who suffered real harm, real injury, who laid the economic foundation for this country and have never been given reparations. And everyone else this country has given reparations to: Native Americans, Japanese, Chinese, even the enslavers. And now talk about reparations for January 6 people? And African Americans can barely get a simple study. We want reparations, not just to study, but these MAGA people, these white supremacists, would not even allow a study on reparations. And I tell you, I can't help but to think about black people who supported Trump. I can't help but to think about all the pro-black imposters, and that includes black conservatives and the blacks all over YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, and Instagram, who are misleading African American people to support the MAGA movement. Well, for the next 4 years, those folks are going to continually get slapped in the face because Trump is going to continue, and MAGA, to say and do things that are deeply offensive and insulting to the African American community. And what are the pro-black imposters going to do in response? Make excuses. They're going to make excuses because they know they have to for everything Trump says and does, for everything MAGA does, because they know that they misled a lot of African American people, and that may have been the reason that Trump won this second term and has given MAGA opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to advance anti-black policies. This is what I would consider the most historic political blunder in American history, if not world history, for African American people to have voted to re-elect Trump. The biggest, most historic political blunder black MAGA supporters, black Trump supporters made. In fact, I have a video coming out about that, and I'm going to lay out the reasons why I say that. They should be obvious for folks with common sense, but common sense is not so common anymore. We live in a different day.
If you have a 700 plus credit score, you qualify for Chase's new program where you could access up to $150,000.
This is deeply disturbing to me, like the discussion, which is not going away, about pardoning Derek Chauvin. I keep reading articles. I keep seeing some support for that idea. It's just amazing the day that we live in. It's amazing the day that we live in. This is nightmarish. This is like living a nightmare. And we're only, 2.5 months into Trump's second term? And already we're getting, insulted and humiliated almost on a daily or weekly basis with some crazy racist ideal. But we brought it upon ourselves. Every one of you who cast a vote for Trump, thank you. Thank you for simply listening to the wrong people, not using your head, not thinking. And so now, folks who stormed the Capitol, assaulted police officers, are in the front of the line to get reparations. And once again, we get kicked in the behind. Shout out to Ayanna Presley, who sponsored H.R. 40, that at least would create a commission to study reparations for African Americans. And that has been going on for 40 years. And who blocks it? Not the Democrats, that these pro-black imposters are telling all black folks, you gotta hate the Democrats. You gotta hate the Democrats. The Democrats have done nothing for you. The Democrats have done nothing for you. You gotta hate the Democrats. And the truth of the matter is, for the last 70 years, the Democrats have been the only one doing anything for us as African Americans. Voting doesn't matter. Voting doesn't do anything. Yes, this is very disturbing. Just to float the idea, just to put it out there. And Trump, you heard him, he confirmed that MAGA is talking about this. They want this. Forget African Americans. Who cares about African Americans? You can tell them anything. You can do anything to them. Just use the pro-black imposters. Just tell them to keep putting out that crazy mess. And we can do anything we want to them. And so we may be facing a future that includes reparations for January 6 rioters in the face of African Americans. And who do we have to blame for that? Well, yes, of course, all the whites who voted for Trump, but a lot of blacks voted for him as well. And if you voted for Trump and you're an African American and you don't feel like a fool, something is seriously wrong with you. Your head needs to be examined. It's time to talk real straight to you right now. Many of us spent last year warning you not to do this.
Hey, listen, if you get your car insurance directly from one of the major car insurance companies, then you're getting scammed. Here's what they don't want you to know. Guys, so everyone is ditching their car insurance and doing this instead. The reason why you're likely overpaying for car insurance every month is because the majority of what you pay goes to commissions for the
And you did it anyway. And if you don't feel a sense of, I've been duped, you're not thinking straight. Something is seriously wrong in your head. Because you made one fatal mistake. Because you made one huge blunder, which is you trusted white supremacists and their black sycophants. That was the mistake you made. And look at the results. It's been a barrage of anti-black policies because MAGA feels strong and fortified with Trump in office. These are the descendants of the Confederacy. I will have more to say about the biggest historic political blunder ever made in an upcoming video. For now, again, we may be facing a future where folks who stormed the Capitol and assaulted police officers may get reparations, while we, once again, get nothing but disrespect. No reparations for the descendants of the people who laid the economic foundation for this country. I am Reverend and Civil Rights Attorney Augustus Corbett. Thank you for watching this video. And never forget, more than ever, stay woke.